Hello. You'll have to ignore my voice because I'm kind of hella sick right now. So there's that. That's great. Yeah. But last time I checked, I would have to check again. But I think I've been gone for about a year? Question mark. And for the like 60 people who actually watch my channel. You may be wondering why that is. Yes, like 11 months ago. 11 months ago, basically. Well, unless you count the video, the MMD video I posted. That, I guess that counts as a video, but it isn't like a traditional video. I don't know if this counts either. It's more similar to the Sims 4 video I posted, but instead of Sims 4, I'm playing World of Tanks. And so that's pretty swag. I like World of Tanks, if you couldn't tell. But I've been gone mostly because of school and stuff. I've had finals all this week, so I couldn't have any time then and stuff. So that sucks. I hate finals. They can go blow up in a fire. Anyway, but like a lot of stuff has happened in my life also. Like nothing bad, just like I've been like busy. Like, you know, like as I said, school, and also like friend stuff. And also, like, just a bunch of random things, like me not wanting to get out of bed and stuff. So, there's that. But, yeah, I figured that, like, I wanted to play World of Tanks, and I was like, well, I might as well record it, and I can talk over it and stuff. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. While I'm recording this, the video isn't even uploaded to my Google Drive yet. I got 12 minutes on it, so I'm kind of just rambling. Good things have happened. It's almost Christmas. This is probably going to go up the same day, but it's currently the 21st, so that's like 4 more days till Christmas. I late yesterday because it was the 5 nights till Christmas. Like 5 Nights at Freddy's. So funny, guys. But yeah, on the 5th I got to see it was at the 4th, actually. I got to see it early. I got to go see the 5 Nights at Freddy's 2 movie, which I was very excited about. I'm gonna cough, I'm gonna back this phone away. But like, 5 Nights at Freddy's 2 was pretty cool. If you hear a fan in the background, I'm so sorry about that. I would turn it off, but then my room turns into hell. Like, fiery pit to hell. Anyway, I've been, like, also, I got a PS3. The 2 games I have on it so far are, well, technically, one of the games is my brother's, but one of the games I have is World at War, like the Call of Duty game, and another is, I think, Project Diva F? Yeah, it's F. I have F. But I have one coming on the way. Technically, it's a PS1 game called Panzer. And, like, you can play PS1 games on the PS3, and I thought that was cool. And my only experience playing Panzer was on Internet Archive. I don't know if I'm allowed to link it below, because it's technically, like, you know what it is. But, you can just look up, Panzer on Internet Archive, and you'll probably find it. But, yeah, I just thought it'd be nice to make a video, because I like making videos. I like uploading things to the internet. That's why I post on TikTok so much. But, yeah, I'm gonna cut now to the World of Tanks gameplay, so that, I can talk about that instead of, boring stuff. We should be to the World of Tanks footage now. Yeah, World of Tanks, it's a great game. As you can currently see, I am examining my Panzer 4H. It's the, specifically the Onko, version, which is anglerfish. If you don't know Girls and Panzer, then it's an anime about girls, und Panzers, which means tank in German. And World of Tanks sometimes I think it's always, they have like an annual collab with Girls and Panzer throughout their games. They have like 3 different versions of their tank games. One is Blitz, which is for the phone and Nintendo Switch for some reason. Don't play the Nintendo Switch version. I don't mean to shit on their game, but dude, I played it. It's a broken mess. Don't play it. Play it on your phone instead. Then they have their console versions, which is called, I believe, Modern Warfare. Also, if you're gonna ask what the difference between these games are, it's basically nothing besides Blitz is, like, more modified to run on, like, less heavy devices and stuff, like a phone, obviously. And then their normal one is World of Tanks, which is the footage you're currently watching. It's the, like, laptop and PC versions. Speaking of laptop, I'm playing this on a laptop, so my frames are, like, 21. I'm gonna be getting a new laptop at some point. It won't be like a Christmas gift or anything, but I'll get a new laptop and it will be great. Because currently the one I'm using is a work laptop, which is why I haven't been using like a VTuber recently. It's because I try to run both of them at the same time. I can run both of them at the same time. The problem is with OBS. I need a better laptop to run OBS on because I try to run things and it shits itself basically. But oh my god, I'm watching the footage as I record this so I can commentate properly. I forgot how long the loading times are. The loading times on my laptop are shit. As you can see, the elapsed time it took for me to load into a match is 1 minute and 38 seconds. Really long time, but it loads at some point. Dude, when I was trying to like load the game up, I had to go through so much pain because since I hadn't played it in a bit, I had to like update it and stuff. Okay, that's fine. Christmas event. Why is Cumberbatch here? I don't know. So I updated it, but then it was like, haha, no, you're still not gonna play. And I was like, what's wrong? I had to watch so many video tutorials. All I had to do was check that my files were valid in Steam. It's really dumb, but it fixed it, so now I get to play. Okay, I'm doing a standard battle, and I find it kind of funny that you can see, if you look in the, I believe, top left corner, I'm using a premium tank. It just means I bought it, basically, or it's earned through premium stuff. I don't use premium. I don't like having premium accounts. But, you know, World of Tanks is very generous and gives out premium willy-nilly because, I don't know, maybe if you give people premium, they buy it more. Maybe, something like that. I'm not a moneymaker, so I wouldn't know. But now you get to watch me suck at World of Tanks. I'm better at the tank games on my console and stuff. Like, I'm really good, not really good, but I'm at least good at War Thunder, and I want to get it on my laptop. I just don't have the space for it. That's going to be another one of my Christmas gifts. I'm getting external storage, so I have more storage. I'm hoping that it's at least good, and I'm hoping that the way I think external storage works. But, yeah. So, like, I'm just in the footage, I'm, like, just driving around and stuff. Because that's what I mostly do. I mostly drive around, and then if I see an enemy, I shoot at it. That's what I like doing. I like doing that for some reason. Something you will notice, I did 2 battles in this footage. Something you will notice is that I died both times. A spoiler alert. Also, you may notice, like, across the bottom of the screen, sometimes, like, you'll see a little, like, image. And it will be, like, it will have captions with a character name. For starters, those characters are from Girls and Panzer. That's not in the game when you get the tank. Oh yeah, when you get the Girls and Panzer tank, it comes with the girls from the actual anime, and you can hear their voice lines and stuff, like how like normal commanders work and stuff. How I got captions is there's a mod. I may link it in the description. Yeah, I probably will, if I remember. There's a mod that if you have the Girls and Panzer tanks, because there's multiple you could have bought, but I bought my favorite German tank, obviously. I love German tanks, but I bought my favorite German tank. And there's a mod you can get that will add subtitles because they're speaking in Japanese. If I keep the in-game audio, you can hear that they're speaking Japanese. And you know, not many people, unless they're Japanese or have learned to understand Japanese. So one guy was like, I'm going to add subtitles because I know what they're saying, I guess. Or he found like a translation online or something. But yeah, that's how I like having it because it makes me feel like I'm playing more of a Girls and Panzer game. Like, World of Tanks is great at all. I like World of Tanks. But you know, honestly, if I'm being honest, like, yeah, I've had it on my, like PS4 and stuff, but I only got it on my laptop because that's where the Girls in Panzer event was happening when I got the tank. Like, I had to wait for it to come out, but I at least got it so I could, like, practice before I got my favorite tank ever. Honestly, I only like the Panzer for offstage because of Girls in Panzer. But, like, what's not to love about it? It's an iconic-ass tank, dude. Like, yeah, sure, it's iconic to those who have watched Girls in Panzer and know what the Onko tank looks like. But it's iconic. It is amazing. I love the Panzer IV. I love all variants of the Panzer IV. I have Panzer IV off ZRC tank. If I can get a good photo of it, I will put it up now.
Wow, ain't she pretty?
Okay, cool. I should have taken a photo of it. Okay, anyway. Oh my god, it's hard to think of things to speak about without going on rants, but, you know, rant videos are cool. I was watching a rant video while I was playing. I wasn't watching it, because if I was watching it, that would have screwed up my performance a lot. But I was listening to it. The rant video I was watching, I'll link it in the description because it was good. I will probably say content advised if you don't like groomers and stuff. I like watching internet drama. Don't judge me. Anyway, as you can see in the footage, I'm currently trying to take out enemy tanks, but you know, I suck at controlling a mouse. Damn that PS4. This is calling me. This is why I'm bad at video games. I'm on 61 health. 6-1. That was dumb. Anyway, I checked my time on World of Tanks, and it was 6.7 hours, and I almost had a brain aneurysm. I'm trying to take out this Keho right now. I think it's either this is gonna sound bad. I think it's Japanese. I think it's a Japanese tank. I'll have to look it up and correct myself, but I think it's Japanese. Anywho, it's on 27, I'm on 61, so I think it's a good advantage if, like, I blew it up anyway. I think usually how I, like, play the game is if my health is above my enemies, then, you know, I'm doing pretty good for myself. But, now I'm trying to go towards the main guys, because there's only 2 enemies left, as you can see in the middle right. They are the ones in red. As in most video games, the enemy is red. Because red equal, ooh, bad, no, and green equal, yeah, good guys. Oh my god, I sound schizophrenic. So the last guy left, not last guy, but at least one of them is a he is the last guy. He's a P-43. A P-43, I'll have to look up what country it is again, but I feel like if I saw it, I'd be able to tell. I'm not going to make assumptions this time. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Oh my god, I lost my train of thought. My brother was messaging me, and it was a stupid video. Maybe I'll put it up on screen. It was kind of funny, actually. Yeah, I'm trying to get that P-43, and I hate myself for doing this. I got killed by the P-43. Excuse my voice, as I said in the beginning. I am very sick. Oh, it's Italian. I got killed by an Italian. I'll have to, like, put a gap in the recording so that you guys are where I am. We're gonna cut to the next battle. Actually, I lied. We're not cutting to the next battle. I spend a lot of time in the garage. It's not a garage because currently the Christmas event is happening, and so we're outside. We're not even in a garage. They're lying to us. I'm updating my tank and stuff because I realized I had 1.1 million silver coins, and I was like, oh goddamn, I can do shit with this. I would have recorded audio during it, but I don't have a microphone because my brother stole it from me. I could steal it back if I wanted to, because he usually uses his Apple headphones, like the little thing, the little microphone bar. He uses that because he mostly talks on his phone. But I feel bad So I'm updating my tank. Like, I'm giving it upgrades with things I think would be good. Like, I want faster reloading times because I feel like a lot of people I go up against are reloading in like a second. Like, I don't know how they do that, and I'm over here, fucking Yukari isn't reloading quick enough. You can see I'm trying to see like my bullets and stuff, but I already have the max bullets, and I wish I could have more high explosive because I feel like if I had more high explosives, I would use them more. But with 5, I feel like I have to ration them amongst myself. But now you can see I clicked on something that said claim your gift now, and I wasn't ready for this. You could select a whole fucking branch. A whole branch. I was surprised when I saw this. Like, I think I went, holy shit, like in real life. And I immediately, I went to the German branch. And I immediately went for the branch with the mouse in it because I love the mouse. I love it. The mouse is a big ass tank that was really expensive, so it never actually was used. Well, I think it was stolen by Soviets and used there, but it wasn't used because it was expensive and big, and no one wants to fucking drive it. But you can have it in World of Tanks. And something I wasn't expecting is there's another reward because World of Tanks 2.0 came out or something. I was originally going to choose a German tank because I really like German tanks. That's what I have started researching because my brother does like German army stuff, like World War I German army stuff, and I was like, well, I like playing German things. I wasn't really like that. I saw the Panzer IV, and then I went on a Panzer spree. And you can see the recording now. I'm trying to like claim it, but for some reason it's not letting me claim another German line. It wasn't letting me cancel either. I think that was just my game being laggy, but I kind of raged out on the German tank, so I went to the USSR instead because I also like the IS-2 and the T-34, which if you're a Girls and Panzer fan, you will recognize those names. I like those tanks too. So I was gonna get them until I realized that they only had the T-34 and no IS-2, so I settled for Katusha's tank. Yeah, Katusha. She naps or something. I'll put an image of her on screen. Mini Stalin. So I went and claimed the branch that had the T-34. I'm bad at Roman numerals, so don't ask me what tier it is. But it came with other good tanks too. That's good. I don't usually play Soviet tanks, but having the T-34 might make me. But now I'm showing off some of the tanks I got. I got the big boy, the mouse. This takes like 8 or 7 fucking people to run. I find that really cool. Wait, that's 6. I miscounted it. It's 6 people to run. And it's really fucking big, and I love it. And then I got the Mauschen. I believe that's how you pronounce it. If I would take any guess at German, I'm assuming that just means small mouse. Then there's the Tiger P. And then we're back to Anka, and then I didn't click on it. And then there's the T-34-85. This is the one Katusha drives. And this was, I believe, part of the Christmas event, but I got a French tank somehow. That one, yeah. Phantom. I'm calling it Phantom. And we're back to the Girls and Panzer tank, because that's the one I mostly main, because I like it. I like anime girls. Holy shit, that was weird. So I was gonna click on that thing, but I decided against it because, well, no, I did click on it. It's the advent calendar. I'm dumb. I like advent calendars. I like games with advent calendars because I like getting little special rewards. But, if you don't play a game for almost, like, a few months, you don't get all the shit in the advent calendar. Holy shit, I was seeing that notification and I didn't see it. I'm premium until the 22nd, hell yeah, of the next year, of course. But, yeah. I'm checking out like all the modes and stuff because I feel like the way my brain was thinking was it could have been good to do a story mode, but you can't have custom tanks in a story mode, and I don't like the American tank I'm forced to use in it. I'll probably at some point do a video on the story mode, but not now. If you can't read it, I was going to do the Renter raid, but it says low performance, so I wasn't going to do something that was warning me that I would not do good. At least my computer wouldn't do good. Dude, I was trying to, like, fix it to where my game wouldn't stutter and stuff, because last time I remember playing World of Tanks, I was, like, crashing out and stuff. Also, if you comment on what I'm doing, I'm just showing off my crew members and stuff. Anyway, last time I remember playing World of Tanks, I was, like, stuttering. And if you don't know what stuttering is, it's where, like, it's lagging, you're lagging. But, like, it, like, cuts your screen and stuff. And I was like, oh, I found a video on how to fix that. Dude, I just discovered my laptop has, like, the bare minimum of RAM. It has, like, 8 RAM. Like, holy shit, I didn't know work laptops were that bad. Why does it have 8 gigabytes of RAM? Compared to, like, my friends who has, like, 32, 100. What the fuck? I'm crashing out over here. In the footage, I'm looking over what skills I gave my crew members, because I don't remember. But I really like the art for them in the game. Is it the like the anime's art style, obviously, but you know, whatever. It's pretty. I like it. When the new tanks from Saunders came out, Saunders is the American school, Girls and Panzer. When the Saunders tanks came out, I saw like the art they were using, and I was a bit afraid that it was AI, but it was like, I think it was confirmed that it wasn't. It just kind of looked weird, because like it looked really similar to the art style from Girls and Panzer, and it had like a tint on it, but it wasn't AI. The artist was just being weird. And like throughout their like Girls and Panzer collabs with World of Tanks, they always change the art style for some reason. I don't know why, they just do. But you know, it's not a big deal. Next time the thing comes out, I want to get the Tiger because it comes with Erica, or I'd get a Saunders tank. They haven't came out with Pravda yet. Pravda being if you couldn't tell, because it's a reference to, I believe, USSR newspaper. Pravda is the Russian school, or the Soviet school, in Girls and Panzer. Watch Girls and Panzer. I'm not sponsored, but watch Girls and Panzer. They haven't came out with Pravda yet, and if they ever come up with Pravda, and they get fucking Katusha, if that's the next one, I'm gonna flip out, and I won't even buy the German pack. I'll just buy Katusha, dude. Or you can unlock Katusha. You can unlock the commanders when that event's happening. And if I could unlock Katusha, oh my god, Katusha. We're in a loading period again, so I'm just rambling. Katusha, she's funny. I like Katusha. Even though technically she fits a stereotypical, like, anime stereotype I don't like. I don't excuse it, but, like, at least it's not the main thing. But, like, also, this was made, like, the early 2010s and stuff, so, like, it's not excusable, but it's kind of excusable. That's really bad. That's really bad to say, but, like, take into account the time period. She doesn't, like, portray that stuff. She's just meant to be, like, I think technically she's, like, kind of tsundere. I think Katusha's tsundere. Because she's, like, really, like, she, like, barks at people. Barks as in, like, yells. She, like, yells and demands things. Because she's Katusha, great Katusha. But, she warms up to you. And she's, like, and she'll cry when you win when you win a Senshido battle. Senshido is the sport. Senshido means tank, and it means tankery. Senshido means tankery. And now the battle is actually starting. Yay! We have 12 seconds. So, I kind of like that it was a snowy map because, you know, it's Christmas time. But I suck at the snowy map because I can't memorize it, and it's different than the snowy map that's on consoles. And before I got out my laptop, I played on my console and I got really used to those. I think it's technically the same map, I just didn't go the same direction I usually do because everyone else was going right out in the open. But I feel like it's different. I feel like it is different from the console versions because the console can handle more, if that makes any sense. But this is the second battle. Oh, so it has a weird skin. I like the skins in World of Tanks, but personally with me, when I'm trying to do things, I want it to be realistic. Like, that's why I like World of Tanks and War Thunder. They aren't the most realistic. I play arcade mode, or I play World of Tanks. Arcade mode being a mode in War Thunder where the physics are batshit crazy. Anyway, I play arcade mode and World of Tanks because I like the tanks realistic, but I don't like it taking itself that seriously. No one's playing World of Tanks and, recreating the Battle of the Bulge or whatever. You can see me now almost driving into a pond of water because, as I said, I don't have this map memorized. But, nobody in World of Tanks is recreating, the Battle of the Bulge or whatever tanks were probably used. I need to research more World War II battles. I've seen D-Day recreated, though, in World of Tanks. Not with, people or anything, it was just tanks emerging from the water and shooting at other tanks. It was kind of cool because of, the graphics and stuff, but, it was just that. But you'll see people recreating things in War Thunder because they have, realistic mode and simulator mode, and realistic mode is, it has, realistic physics and stuff, and, you don't get, an indicator of where to shoot on your enemy tank. You just kind of, I think you just know if you're, aiming at it or not. You don't get, the weak spots and stuff like you do in arcade mode. In simulator mode, you get placed in, the perspective of your commander, so you're, sticking out the cupula, and you can't zoom out. And, you get no aims at all. You just have to kind of hope that your thing hits. Just like in real life. And I find that kind of cool. I've never played realistic mode or simulator mode. I've just played, the tests. When you go test a tank in War Thunder, you can choose what mode it's in. And sometimes I go in simulator mode so I can test and see how my, accessories look and stuff from up close. Because when I play War Thunder, yes, I'm in arcade mode, but I still, zoom in because I kind of like being able to look around like I'm in the cupula. If anything, I think it makes my aim more accurate. I don't really do that in World of Tanks, though, because I like seeing the design of my tank. Because, it's Girls in Panzer. What's not to love? But, yeah. Next time I record a World of Tanks video, I'm gonna try to have audio and stuff, so I don't have to record over it and stuff. I'll try to have, live commentary. Not live commentary, but you get what I mean. But right now I'm trying to kill this. I think that's another Keiho. I keep trying to kill Keihos. I still think it's Japanese. I'm gonna look it up real quick. So, yeah. It is Japanese. If you could see in the footage. I didn't even have to look it up. I just had to pause the footage real quick. If you can see in the footage, it had a little Japanese flag on it. Most of the time you can tell what country a tank is from because they have little icons. Germany has the Iron Cross because you can't put the Nazi symbol, obviously. Japan and most other countries just have their flags. Because it's simple like that. It replicates what they did in real life. Well, technically, with Germany, they did also in real life. Just put the iron crosses and stuff on the side of their tanks. But in some cases, you can look up images of German tanks and you'll see what's on them. Currently, I think I'm getting attacked. My footage is blurry because of stuff. But I believe I'm either getting attacked. I could probably see it up closer because... Oh my god, the footage is blurry, I'm so sorry. It is the P-2640. Yeah. This is another Italian tank. And as you can currently see, it is a light tank. Oh, there's 3 types of tanks, light, medium, heavy. You could probably tell what they're like. This is also in real life. This is what tanks are like in real life. You could probably tell what they're like based off their name. Light tanks are light, medium tanks are medium, and heavy tanks or slow as balls. So I could tell it was a light tank because of how fast it was moving. Like currently my Panzer IV is the medium. If you want an example of a heavy tank, the mouse would be a heavy tank. But as you can see, I'm trying to kill the stupid P2640, and I keep getting the tracks, but the tracks aren't its weak spot, so I'm not hitting anything, and it was pissing me off because they were just like camping behind that little corner, and I know I was technically doing the same thing, but they weren't even trying to fire at me. They were like, it was rage baiting me. And I'm on 2 health, so I was trying to debate if I could like run away or not, because I have, if you look at the mini map in the bottom right corner, also I died. If you look, I had a P43 and an M5 Stewart like nearby, which is really bad. I don't remember what the what rank the Stewart is, but I know I think the P43 is also a light tank. Which, like, yeah, I could have taken it out. Light tanks don't have a lot of health in World of Tanks or War Thunder, if you're going off that. But yeah, whatever. But yeah, I believe I leave the battle because that's what I do after I like lose a battle. I like winning. I like seeing if I won or not. In both battles, my team won, so that was really cool. That usually happens. I've had only like, I'd have to go back and look, but I haven't had that many defeats. I've been trying to get people I know into World of Tanks or just tanks in general, but I don't think they really care. I've been trying to get my like brother into it and stuff, but he likes tanks and stuff, but he's more into like the Mark IV and the what's the toaster called? The toaster, I'll put an image on it, but it was a German World War I tank, and it's shaped like a goddamn toaster. I know both of those tanks were available in War Thunder for a bit, as like a April Fool's thing, but yeah, I'm talking over limit, so bye-bye.